All right, with the explanation of this rather large casting, we bring up a topic that's kind of near and dear to me. For almost my entire steam engine hobby, I've been passionate about one particular type of engines. These are the early M. Rumely engines built before 1908 that have a bunker tank slung underneath the right rear wheel. In any regard, I happen to own an example of one of these engines. It's an 1897 12 horsepower, and despite the fact that it's had a couple of blemishes over the years, it's in quite nice shape for the type of engine that it is. This is the first casting that we did, and this is actually a copy of the original door without the reverse engineering and the scaling to account for mold shrinkage. This casting is approximately 1/4 of an inch smaller than the original, and it is a copy of my 12-horse M. Rumely door from my steam engine. My door was damaged. At some point, the engine probably fell through a bridge or something. It was missing a rather large chunk out of the end where the handle to mount it closed is, and a blacksmith wound up repairing it. There was some brazing done through here, some rivets, some straps that were forged on the backside to hold everything in line. When I originally got the engine, I thought this was unfortunate. However, based on my study of these old engines, there's only 12 of these in existence, or excuse me, there's only 4 12 horsepowers in existence, that being one of the least common sizes of this engine in existence, and of those, this door is probably the best example of its type, unless there's some other sleepers out there. So what we did is we took the original door off, we dressed up the repair the best we could, and then we did the duplicate casting. After the door was cast, we spent some time painstakingly by hand smoothing out the flaws associated with the blacksmith repair back in the day. The downfall is it makes the casting somewhat shiny through here. However, it is dressed up to be as accurate as possible. My theory behind it is if it was being used for a wall hanger or to repair another engine, we would use paint and mix a little bit of sand in the paint to restore the original sand bed appearance to this area. In the end, it's a pretty nice example, nearly 30 inches in diameter, of an engine that there essentially is no copies out there of.